So if Minecraft is 2008 Justin Bieber, then Rust would be Marilyn Manson.
Wow.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Trip, and today let's talk about survival games. Now, just like real life, survival games focus on staying alive, and these two games are giants in this genre. At first glance, these titles do not look similar. However, we here at Ego believe these games have a lot of comparable qualities. Now, we're going to be focused on comparing the vanilla versions of these games. That means no mods, no extra downloads, none of that. Just base game. I'm gonna assume that everybody here knows what Minecraft is. If you don't, just Google it or something. That's not my problem. But Rust is a survival game that was initially released in 2013. It spent a great deal of time in early access, and although its 1.0 release has come and went, the game still feels early access because they are constantly adding new content to it. Anyways, you'll learn a lot about this game throughout the video, so let's get started. One last thing really quick, to the few people who don't like the music that I use, oddly enough, our first category is going to be story/endgame. Both of these games don't really center around their story and are more focused on their gameplay, but it's still a category we want to talk about. Now in Rust, what you do is simple. You play the game for 12 hours straight, get a bunch of cool shit, build a base to protect it, then inevitably log off and go to sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning and log back in, you find that your entire base has been raided and you were murdered by some guy called Donald Biden. So at this point you have two options, either rebuild or go find a new server and start all over again. And that's what you can expect from almost every Rust campaign that you run. In Minecraft, there's an actual endgame, and it's to kill an interdimensional dragon. Like, holy f***, that's pretty badass. So without a doubt, Minecraft gets the point. Our next category is going to be social interactions. Now, Minecraft has like the largest player base in gaming like ever, but the only way that you can communicate with other people in base game is through text. The proximity voice chat that Rust features leads to a lot of genuine interactions. I've met a lot of cool people playing Rust. However, Rust has more psychopaths per capita than a mental hospital, and they are not good neighbors. So for every good interaction I've had, there's been at least 10 negative ones. I mean, look at some of the signs that people make in these games. I'll probably have to actually blur most of them. So even though Minecraft only uses text-based communication, we're gonna have to give them the point for social. So in games where things are constantly trying to kill you, how can we fight back? Minecraft takes a more old-school approach, only featuring bows and melee weapons. And Rust gives you a lot of ways to kill people, from rocket launchers to flamethrowers, to just straight up beating people to death with a rock. So even though the AK in Rust is a fucking nightmare to use, Rust gets the combat point. Our next category is going to be building, and obviously we're going to give this one to Minecraft, because it's fucking Minecraft, and that's what most people spend their time doing in this game. Which makes sense, because Minecraft allows for an almost infinite amount of creativity. I mean, look at some of the stuff that people are making. We thought this was a little one-sided, so we figured we'd add another category for bases, because bases are a very important thing that we build. In Minecraft, you pretty much build whatever, cause f it, who cares? But in Rust, you need to build with strategy and design. And since you can't terraform everything like you're a goddamn earthbender, you need to consider environmental factors before placing a base. This provides each base with specific challenges, and that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
Now, maps are things that both of these games have because, of course they do. I mean, what the hell else would they have if they didn't? And they both use procedurally generated maps. Rust uses a series of island maps, and Minecraft uses one giant world. And that's why Minecraft is going to get this point. There's something eerie about knowing that you can just run in one direction forever. Like this guy who ran like 9,000 kilometers in Minecraft. Why would you run this far in a video game? Because you can, and that's why Minecraft is going to get this point. So they both have maps, and that's pretty cool and all, but how do we get around? Minecraft has horses, boats, you could build rail carts, and if you grind extra hard, you can get elytra, so you can fly around with a cape and fireworks. Now, I'm not really sure how the physics for all this work, but it's still a pretty cool thing. In Rust, you have horses and boats as well, but you also have cars and helicopters. And if the vehicles aren't well maintained, they don't work. But the real reason that Rust is going to get this point is because you can go full Genghis Khan and roam the map with your squad on horseback, f***ing everything up in your path. It's a very empowering feeling. Now we're going to talk about friendly NPCs. Villager noises are annoying, like really annoying. So Minecraft's lucky that the NPCs in Rust might as well be vending machines. or vending machines with guns. So even though Minecraft's annoying, at least the villagers have more personality than this. Aside from friendly NPCs though, we have angry NPCs, things trying to kill you. This one's no contest. I'm not even gonna talk about the dumbass aimbotting scientists in Rust, because Minecraft has creepers, and everybody has seen these before. I don't care if you're somebody's grandmom, uncle, if you're a mechanic, you've seen this before. They're iconic, and they're a part of culture, so of course Minecraft is gonna get this point as well. And even though a lot of aspects of Minecraft are iconic, it's not going to help them in this next category. Because even though everybody knows the graphical style of Minecraft, it doesn't make it good. Rust has pretty impressive graphics. Sunlight looks really natural in the woods, the nights are dark and hard to see, and the boobs look pretty good too. I feel compelled to mention that Minecraft can be very beautiful when you throw shaders in the mix, but this is vanilla only. Resource collection is an integral part of any survival game. In Minecraft wins because you can literally mine anything except for bedrock. Makes sense though, because it's called Minecraft, so yeah. Rust has rocks everywhere, but the only way that I can get stone is if I find these specific testicle boulders. This is bullshit. Customization is a cool aspect of every game. Minecraft allows you to change your skins whenever you want, to whatever you want. And there's like thousands of them online for free. Skins in Rust you have to buy, or you have to get them through like Twitch drops or some shit. I don't know. I've never done it. It looked like a dumb system, so I didn't even try. Without a doubt, Minecraft gets the point. In real life, most people are animal lovers, but in a survival game, animals are more of a resource than something to cuddle. I will start off by saying that hunting is more realistic in Rust, because in Minecraft, you just kind of sprint through the woods, violently swinging your sword around at anything that moves. But Minecraft goes deeper with animals, because you're actually able to farm them. You can keep cows, pigs, chickens, people, and then you can collect resources from this livestock, like collecting eggs from chickens or milk from cows. Hell, maybe even try to milk the people that you're farming. I don't know, maybe it'll work. So even though Rust has cool hunting, Minecraft does animals way better. Also, in case you weren't aware, you can actually breed the villagers, which is pretty hot. Similar to the last category, both games feature farming. Now, Minecraft has good but basic farming. It's what you would expect from Minecraft, and it's an easy to use system. And Rust went full-on plant chemist botany, pulling out things like genetics and breeding, so I can actually grow the dankest weed plants on the server. The next category is also a no-brainer, mods. Rust modding is more of changing the configuration of the server as opposed to adding more assets, whereas the Minecraft modding community is god tier. I actually performed in a Minecraft music festival my friend put on called CubeCon. In case anybody's interested, I'll link my music channel in the description. But it was a cool and interesting experience that Rust could never really provide. And speaking of music, our next category is going to be sound. The sounds in Rust are spatial and natural. And on top of that, you can play like 10 different instruments. It's a little sloppy and most bands in Rust suck, but it's really cool that they have that. This does not compare well to hearing the same Minecraft sound bit like 10 million times. So optimization is our next category, and Minecraft wins because LOL, it's Minecraft. It runs well because, yeah, it's f***ing better. I mean, look at it. It's pretty simple. And our last big category is going to be crafting. Now, in my opinion, both of these crafting systems kinda suck. Rust has this dumb workbench scrap system that's just too much in the wrong areas in my opinion, and scrap becomes like currency, but also something you make shit with, so whatever. Minecraft's grid system is cumbersome, but unique and interesting. And I've never really seen another game do crafting quite in that way. So of course they're gonna get this point. Okay, so we have a couple more categories we wanna run through. Minecraft gets another point for having magic, but in Rust you can hunt other humans and become a full-on cannibal. So give Rust a point for that, why not? Wayne also wanted to include the fact that you can level an entire town and murder all of its inhabitants in Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure he's playing the game right. There were a couple other categories like UI and points of interest that we weren't really decided on either way, so we didn't give a point to either game. So what game is better? Honestly, that's up to you. Both games are incredible survival games. It really just depends on whether or not you want to murder your neighbor or go on an adventure with them. I've been a longtime fan of both games, and it's exciting to see them get so much success lately. But anyways, we have a lot of exciting videos planned. If you're still watching, don't subscribe. Just give me a call at 512-900-9161 and tell me if you like the video. This is serious, you can call me if you want. But I had a good time making this. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for watching.